ad block don't work for Twitch streamers? Even if you're subbed? You want a troll account on. Oh, right, Haktaman. Right, fair enough. He got a commercial because he changed names. What? That's why Twitch streamers are rich as fuck. Oh, no. So I actually don't have ads. So subs are ad free. So if you are a sub, you don't get ads. However, if you first start watching my stream and you're not a sub, I think Twitch automatically plays a commercial for you. So that's something that I can't help. But I don't run extra commercials. Sometimes I run extra commercials as kind of like a point, like just them. So sometimes I'm kind of like, well, you know, these commercials do help me. If you can't sub, then please watch commercial. But in the grand scheme of things, depending how many people are watching, it doesn't actually do a whole lot for me. Probably like, I think it's maybe like 1 to 2% of my actual revenue in the end. So ads are built into the Twitch player makes it harder for ad blockers to block. Hi, my lover! I wish I was rich as fuck, Mikufan. But, like, you know, I want to be able to stream full-time and have this as my full-time job, but it's not enough to support covering my rent, bills, and food at the moment. At the moment, I'm dipping quite heavily into my savings. And, like, the equipment to run stream, the data, the server, the bonding systems, everything, that does cost a lot of money. So except for like really big streamers, like really big streamers, it's definitely a misconception that we earn a lot of money. I mean, at least maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I'm not earning enough money, but yeah. You like cold hot dog water, my lover? I know Haktaman does. Kappa pride. Twitch is smarter than YouTube. Sadly, I prefer friend term. Oh, my friends don't get ads. Feels good, man. Guelo, you subbed? Why? Goddamn sorry. Wait. Hello.
Are we friends?
Woo-hoo. Thanks. Less than 3.
To get rid of that alert. Wait, what alert, Guelo? Leolyn, thank you for the follow. How do you input ads? I can run ads as a slash commercial. I can run extra ads, but the original ads, the ads that are there originally are not to do with me whatsoever. That's Twitch. Beat Saber makes sweaty Sachi. You have to explain something. Most of us over 13 get it. You're using your savings to invest into your future as a full-time streamer. Yes, Sachi, that is exactly what happened. It's happening. It's happening. I don't know if it's a poor investment. You tell me, guys. Have I invested poorly? Should I quit while I'm ahead? Should I quit before I lose more money? It's funny when I say the name, you mean my lover? Grimshaw? Grimshaw, thanks for the follow. Is this a good time to flex my tier 3 sub? Radish? Yeah, if you want. Some prompt on my end covers chat. I don't understand. Oh, is it telling you to resubscribe? And so, because you didn't resubscribe, you had to share something? What? Prove what, Sachi? Obo-san, Obu-san, Obu-san, Obo-san, Obu-san. Hello, hello, friends. How's life? It's good. Life is good. How's your life? The $5 get a new job comment. I think you can scrape up $5 without a job. Maybe Sager, but I mean, I don't want to judge, right, Sager? It's kind of like everyone is different. Like, not everyone is like America. If you're living in America or Japan or Australia, like a first world country, and you can't scrape together $5, then yeah, you don't need a job to scrape together $5. But in some poverty-stricken countries, scraping to $5, even if you are working your ass 24/7, is probably going to be hard. I think you show real promise to get to the point that it's a full-time job, a self-sustaining full-time job, that is. I hope so. As a poor investment, it doesn't matter if you're investing in your dream. So are you saying that even if it is a poor investment, if it's something that I enjoy and I love to do, then it doesn't matter? Because I do love streaming, I really do, but I don't know. It really would be ideal if I can live off stream. It would really suck if I had to take up a full-time office job or whatever to get by, because I hate office jobs. Would you like to be a model for the cold hot dog water sports drink? Sure? Oh, Busan, you're alive. That's good. I'm glad to hear you're alive. Chat is weird at the moment, Deathload Satan. Yeah, some people are weird. Always curious what self-staining is. You mean self-sustaining, Fabian? Self-sustaining, I think, is like, you know, you can pay all your rent and bills and eat and live a happy lifestyle. Andre, is it nighttime over there? Yes, if you look in the top left-hand corner, it should have the time there. Considers what happens 5, 10, 20 years from now. That's to do with my... That's my dream. Come back to that, Sachi. But whatever. But the sexy young girl factor fades away, so then what happens? Well, good thing that I'm making my success right now as an old, ugly woman and not a young, sexy girl factor, because then I don't have to worry about the young, sexy girl factor disappearing, right? Go make hot sandwiches. Make one for me, Mr. Flatline! Time to go out. I think having a popular phase which gives you a great setup for long term is ideal. You mean like right now? Like I should have a popular phase right now which gives me enough money to save and retire kind of thing, Fabian? I was planning to visit Chad, but the onsen is gonna close, so onsen closes at 12:30. どうしようか. Mikufan, do I have any sponsors? No? Like company sponsors, right? I don't have any company sponsors, no. the form factor changes, and instead of 2D streaming, it's VR. What? I wish you become rich IRL grasshopper. Can a grasshopper be rich? Just jumping around, having all the grass. Wait, what do grasshoppers eat? They don't eat grass, do they? They hop around in grass, but they what, eat bugs? Mosquitoes? Oh jeez, I have a lot of chat too. I didn't even realize I have so much. A lot of incel logic in here right now. Sustenance is a word. I know it's a word, but Fabian misspelled it. He said self-staining. Better to take the risk than not take it all and regret it. Can't even get an office job, I'll probably hate it too. You're not ugly, you're sexy. Some people disagree, Microphone. You want to get bound, please calm down. Wait, what do you mean? Come on. Ask Alex for money. He should have a lot after shorting chain link. Rojo, what's shorting chain link? Mods should trash talking the streamer. That's not against the rules here, Hackamon. Trash talking the streamer is not against the rules. You make one for me with smoked ham and cheese and topic. Oh, it's so. Oh my god, Mr. Flatline. Oh, that sounds amazing. As for old woman, Bella look 30. Thank you. Grasshoppers aren't rich, ants are rich. If you read the story? Wait, no, what story? Deathlord saying. Do grasshoppers eat grass? They eat grass? Do I have a Patreon? No. What would I do with a Patreon? Natalie Spaghetti. What does one do with a Patreon? I know I can earn money from it, but what do I do with it? Do I have to... Is it hard to maintain? Is it more work than it's worth? Because I'm really busy enough as it is. Enjoy your evening. See you soon. Bye, Abu-san. Dr. Disrespect, hello. Oh wait, what was the simple? If people want to donate, they donate via stream. But does Patreon take less of a cut? I guess probably not, right? Because PayPal, Stream Elements doesn't take a cut. It's only PayPal fees. Send extra content, aka nukes. Wait, what? Are you asking me to send you nukes? Us mods took the oath. Night gatherers. And now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death. I pledge my life and honor to the Night's Watch for this night and for nights to come. Wait, what? What did you pledge, Hackamon? We need nudes? You need nudes. I think you can just Google and find nudes, right? Sarah the Grasshopper and the Ant from Aesop's Fable. Short version, the ant works all summer in stocking the anthill with food. The grasshopper is lazy, enjoys himself. Winter comes and the ant has enough to eat. The grasshopper goes hungry. Why doesn't the grasshopper just eat all the ant food? But yeah, no, I've never read that story. Default sin. Prepping my first homemade karaage. Want some? Depends if it's all like deep fried-ish. You know, quite similar. I'm really bad at deep fried foods. I have like trauma from Nachtet. In some stories, an ant saves a grasshopper. That's nice. Well, is me streaming every single day considered stalking the ant? I don't know. Like, I grind a lot. Like, I stream a lot, but I don't know if it's enough. Like, is that considered working hard? Is that worthwhile? Is that paying off? You can sell digital media on Patreon and probably Gamer Girl bathwater. Kiara Kitty sells videos on Patreon. What kind of videos? It was on the mod sign-up sheet? I don't... Who did you apply with, Alcamon? Because this was not vetoed by me. This was not approved through the Allegato. Patreon takes a 5% up cut. Also fees for moving money and VAT. So yeah, it seems like, yeah, if you want to donate to me, it seems much better to do it through stream. And then the grasshopper eats ants. The end. Nice. I reckon you work hard. But is it, like, I'm not working hard enough? Or, like, I'm working hard towards, like, work that's not efficient, money efficient, you know? Mariah Carey, 100%. If you provide the content, people learn to depend on it. If you're consistent, it makes that process faster, Mariah Carey. I mean, yeah, I guess, but at the same time, it's like, at what point should I expect to be earning enough to make my keep, you know? At what point should I be like, this isn't working for me and it's not worth the time and effort for the financial payback. Mikufan, if you donate directly through Stream Elements, through tip, that goes directly to me minus what's it called? Minus PayPal fees. However, it has to go through my business account, which means that I have to pay taxes on it. Whereas bits and stuff go directly to me. Like 1 bit is 1 cent, 1 US cent, and that goes to my private account, which I don't get taxed on. So it's you saw Kiara talking about her Patreon on J3Z stream, but what videos does she sell? What do you put on Patreon? What would I put on Patreon? Probably better through stream. Sachi, I am dependent on Ellie's sass. You're welcome. Working hard enough, no guarantees in life, and I'm no fortune teller. From what I can see, though, it looks like you're building success. You know that more than me. Well, I guess, yeah, we'll see. It's a really tough process, and you're in the long and hard of it if you can't know when it changes. Yeah. We'll see, I guess. So yeah, like, I mean, you guys know me, right? You know that I'm not a certain type of streamer, right? So it's like, she sells videos with special messages to those who donate. That's kind of cute. Like, thank you, Mr. Flatline, for donating. I really appreciate you supporting me. Here's some hearts. Like a recorded message like that.
Except that bits don't go toward the maid cosplay. Pepe hands.
Alrighty, thanks for your biddies. Yeah, the biddies come afterwards. The biddies and the subs are what I consider my living expenses. So when my biddies and my subs every month that comes through is enough to at least cover my rent and my rent and bills, then I feel a lot more relaxed. The dono goals are just, the dono goals are other stuff, right? The dono goals are other stuff that's like, you know, incentives for content for you guys. And it's like, you know, it's actually going to a washing machine. Oh, bye T-Rex! McFendi Automod has taken that, has not accepted that word, so I'm just gonna leave it. But yes, McFendi, that word. I'm not that kind of person, so. Some female streamers sell risque pics on and videos on Patreon, others just do cosplay and normal stuff. Cosplay? The pose. KJ, I'm thinking about the stream. No, I mean, I really want to be able to earn enough to continue as we are, but like, obviously I'm just starting and it's not enough to support my lifestyle as is right now. I'm definitely dipping into savings. So like, you know, I put my savings as an investment into becoming a full-time streamer, hopefully. But whether or not that eventually pays off and I start making some money back or not is a different question. And it's just a question of when am I gonna be like, start chickening out? If I don't make enough, at what point of depleting my savings do I start chickening out and go, okay, no, I need to get a real job. Basically. That's just what I'm talking about. Can I say that? Well, maybe I shouldn't. Certain type of streamer. Even that's cringy? What's cringy, McFendi? The cosplay, or... I saw Amaranth's maid cosplay from Patreon today. Someone posted online. They're just like softcore nudes. Well, I don't do that sort of stuff. So I don't. Thanks for following, Blue. How much savings do I have? Ash K. That's private. Can you use the loss as a tax write-off? You can do that in the US. Maybe. It's kind of complicated because of my visa, like what visa I'm classified as in Japan and what the business is classified under in Australia. The fact that I'm not technically an Australian resident, even though I'm an Australian citizen. It gets really complicated with tax. I need to hire a lawyer when tax time comes, for sure. Doing bids for pay. Vids for pay is cringy. Even you mean like McFendi? Thank you, McFendi, for your dono. Here's a private video of me giving you hearts like this. Is that too cringy? Do people want that? I mean, I guess I could do that. You demand to know my personal stuff. I wasn't saying that Ali is Mekma. I didn't even know that Amaranth was actually doing that until today. Art of Grunt, do you have a target figure in mind for a sub-level that would make you happy to carry on full-time? Well, I mean, living expenses, rent and living expenses are like... I was talking to Rena about this last night. Like, you know, about $3,000 a month is livable. $3,000 a month is like minimum. Like, my rent is 1.5 grand. Streaming gear and data and everything is about $500,000. That's $2,000 right up just in bills and gear. Tax is insane. Tax is like 1, 2. Health insurance was like 2. Income tax is probably like tax is probably like $5,000 a year if I'm earning minimal. So that's $5,000 divided by 12. Let's just say like another $500 in taxes. That gives me $500. So if I'm willing off $3 grand a month, $3 grand a month, $3 grand a month, that's basically covering minimal expenses and like $500 a month to live off for food and stuff, which is abysmal. Like three grand is not. I told my friend, I'm like, I don't think $3 grand is enough. $3.5 grand per month is kind of like I can make do. I can make do with $3.5 grand a month. $4 grand, I'd be much more relaxed. $5 grand is where I'd be very happy. $5 grand a month is where I'd be happy, where all my bills are covered. I could travel a little bit. I could not worry about what kind of food I'm eating. I could occasionally treat myself to some nice dinners. That's what I think is ideal. But yeah, which I mean, like, if you get 50% of subs, that's $250 per sub. What's that? $2,000 subs per month, concurrent. 2,000 subs per month. Probably not realistic. But then you'd have to factor in donos and donations and like biddies and stuff, so it becomes different. Moggies, why have you taken me to Love Hotel? Moggies, it's not a Love Hotel, it's an ex-Love Hotel. Yes, please. No, don't, I mean. So like thanks for your dono, private video of me fully clothed like this, showing you hearts. You want that or you don't want that? I'm gonna start selling my pants on eBay. Sachi, no, you already did that. Out of gun, is that US dollars? That's, when I say dollars, I always mean like 100 yen equals $1, which isn't either US dollars or Australian dollars, so. Mikufan, yeah, you're not an Australian resident after not living in Australia for like more than 6 months a year. So I'm not an Australian resident, Mikufan. Enjoys $100 a month rent. That is pretty nice, Sachi. But you also live in the middle of nowhere. Got free vid clips. LOL. Thanks, Fendi. So you have to pay US taxes for biddies and subs. I'm not a US resident or citizen. Mr. Flatline. Grind of cook what? What's the police number in Japan? I have no idea. I think it's 112. Talis, good evening. Requi B17, thank you for the follow. Do you want your cut of AUSD? Yeah, what's my cut? What's my cut of AUSD, Sachi? Cough up. Even Americans that live abroad don't have to pay taxes on up to the exclusion amount of that much. I don't think is that true, Death saying, because I know a lot of Americans are like, I have to pay, like Kat, like for example, her university debt. She has to pay her university debt even though she lives overseas. Whatever happened to your consulting business? You can't do that and stream? Not really, KJ. It's hard because, you know, like I put aside the consulting clients for this. Like I haven't built up the consulting business much because I put it aside for stream. And a lot of my old clients I've just not been talking to because I've been streaming instead. Call 110 if you want to speak with Japanese police. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. What time is number opens and open? 2 p.m. Fuck. I should probably go to the onsen. Abby. Now Abby replies. Call 111 if you want to get funky. Okay, so I'm thinking of staying in Osaka. So, okay, replan. So I'm thinking of staying in Osaka for the next 2 days and then in Kyoto for 2 days after that. Do I extend my stay here? What do I do? She's not picking up though, Hakuman. She sent me a message, but she didn't pick up. You have to that in the US isn't taxes, you have to pay it usually despite anything I know in Australia you pay it back over a certain level of income if you live abroad, it's called foreign earned income exclusion. That's not saying, but like I know for example also things like gift amounts, for example if you're gifted a certain amount of money over like I don't know. From what I understand, American streamers have to pay American tax even if they're not living in America. That's what I've been led to believe. You're just required to report it even if your tax bill is 0. Interesting. Do you think it's possible to find a happy medium with streaming consulting biz, or would you be way too much work? KJ, it's way too much work because the consulting business was only ever a side thing, so I don't have a whole lot of clients in that regard. Because the consulting thing was always a side business to my full-time job. So if I wanted to move full-time into consulting, then I need to build up that business, which means basically starting again, because streaming is like a business, right? You choose to go in and do a lot of content for low cost, basically, in the hopes that eventually your content will be worth more. Same with the consulting business. That's just something, and I haven't really kept up with trends. I haven't really kept up with business and news, so it's harder to consult as much as I used to be honest. Basically, if I were to stop streaming, or if I needed to find a real job, I would get an office job. I would get a full-time office job, or I don't know, maybe part-time if there was anywhere that offered part-time office jobs, and then go from there. I don't know. Why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he never lands. Okay. Have to pay tax after 110. Anything out or below that threshold amount falls under some kind of exclusion. I think that's to do with your country of residence. So because you're living in Japan, you have a treaty, right? You have a treaty with America that you pay tax in Japan and not in America. For people who have no country of residence, so like digital nomads or content streamers and stuff who might not have a residence in any particular country, they're stuck with American tax. Mr. Flatmine, my sandwiches, thank you so much.
Are we
Gross! Ah! Fax and Mac. Whoa, thank you for your Twitch Prime sub. That means so much. Because Twitch Prime subs, you only have one Twitch Prime sub. So whoever you choose to give that streamer your Twitch Prime sub, that means they're special, so I feel special. Thank you so much! Thank you, Fax and Mac, for your Twitch Prime sub. You know, friends. Friends. Friends! All gift amounts are taxable. You're not required to report it, but if you're making under 150K, you don't pay any effective tax in the US. You can deduct a lot too, like housing and food if your company pays for it. Yeah. I don't know how to deal with this tax stuff. How about you use your consulting as stream content? I considered it, KJ, but I don't know. That's just something that is too hard, I think. Cause
are we friends?
Sachi! Thank you!
Are we friends?
Wait, why did that play twice? Sachi, thank you for continuing your Reido Minkan gift sub. Here's your dating consultation fee. Thanks, Sachi. Friends with benefits. Twitch Prime special friends. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna guess about American taxes. I just get a lot of complaints from Americans bitching about how Americans get taxed. Hello, Tomos. Hello. You base tax on the location you're a resident of. Yeah, but then, like, for example, Japan only taxes Japan-made income. So, like, if I'm making American dollars, and that all goes into an online American dollar account, and never gets put anywhere else other than an online account, that theoretically it can't be taxed. Because Australia will only tax Australian income, and Japan will only tax Japan income. Once I'm a resident of Japan for more than 5 years, it will then tax me on worldwide income. But for now, I'm in this sweet spot where if I'm not earning money in Australia, I don't get taxed in Australia. If I'm not earning money in Japan, I don't get taxed in Japan. And American income, if I'm not a resident of America, isn't taxed in America. So I get this money, this American money, which theoretically is tax-free, but at least for the next 2 years, because I've been living in Japan for 3 years. So once it hits 5 years in Japan, I'll have to pay the tax in Japan if I stay in Japan after 5 years. But yeah. Notifications are scuffed in all streams past week. Has that been? Focus travel going PayPal. PayPal wanted to see papers on a legit business and lacked all their money. Did not have any papers to show. They show a lot of money from Twitch donors. They have changed PayPal to CPay or whatever the name is. Interesting. Wanted to see papers on a legit business. What do you mean papers on a legit business? Like, I have a business registered in Australia, and that's what I have used for my Twitch PayPal business account. So, like, that's what I need. I need a tax lawyer. I need an accountant to try and... Because the thing is, the PayPal business account is an Australian business account, but because I'm not a resident in Australia, I'm liable for 30% tax on all income, on all Australian income, which is a lot. I think it's like 32% tax. So I could lose 32% of all my income through Twitch because of that. So basically I need to try and get a lawyer to have my Japan business in, maybe like I'm thinking of getting my Japan business to invoice my Australian business for consulting services, and then that way I get taxed on all the Australian income but in Japan at a normal rate, like at a resident living rate.
Are we friends?
Mellows! Thank you for your Twitch Prime sub. Again, another special sub. I feel so special. Thank you so much. Americans love complaining, ignorant about facts. Probably applies to a lot of places. U.S. Texas because you're doing coursework on it past 2 terms. Cool, Dalziel saying. That's interesting. Nationally, yeah, my nationality is still Australian, even though I'm not a resident of Australia. My citizenship is Australia. But residency is where you live for more than 6 months of a year. 100% you can attack everywhere is taxable if you're a U.S. citizen, but there are all kinds of things like foreign income exclusion exemption, foreign tax credit, that's avoid dual taxation, but not all countries apply, etc. That's interesting. Well, I'm not an American citizen, so it's not applicable to me. I can be your accountant. All I need to know is how much you have in savings. Ash K. Wow, that doesn't sound like a trap at all. Mellows. I am special. Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh, thanks, Mellows. Thank you so much for your sub. Oh, I get all teary. When my parents had a CPA that was convinced I did my taxes wrong, I quoted the IRS because my filing details off. I had the pleasure of explaining how he swore up and down one thing, but had to reverse his decision after reading the calls I mentioned. Yeah. PayPal has to make sure you're not a criminal, as do all banks, so they have to ask what people are getting money from to do due diligence. What triggers that is variable. Long story short, Google to beat tax professional. Yeah, I mean, Sachi, there was an incident where I had Google Fu, and my Google Fu beat the immigration lawyer that I paid money to do. It was more of a waste of my time to sit down with her and pay her money than to have just gone with my gut instinct and done everything myself. It was really annoying. Mighty Mage. Oh, how you've been really busy with your short film, have you? Good to see you. It's been a while, Mighty Mage. Finding a good tax lawyer's account is always great. Yeah, because the problem is that it's dealing with international law. So my auntie used to work for the Australian tax office, or maybe still does. So as far as my auntie is concerned, she told me that I don't need to pay tax because since my business in Australia is a sole trader account, it's taxed as an individual, and as an individual, I'm not taxed on money that isn't made in Australia, regardless of the fact that it's an Australian-based business, because it's a sole trader account, it's taxed as an individual. But then I also had my mom's accountant, who deals with her taxes, which is also international, saying that because it was an Australian business, I would be taxed 30%, 32% because I'm not an Australian resident, but I have to be taxed as an Australian business, and therefore I would be taxed 32%. But that being said, all of my mom's businesses are proprietary limited companies, not sole traders, so I don't know if it counts, but so I got two differing opinions, both from tax professionals, so I don't even know. Yeah, Dalziel saying 32% tax is painful. That's as a non-resident. As a foreign resident, it's 32% tax. In Japan, foreign resident tax is 20%. But as a resident tax is closer to what, like 10%? I think 5 to 10%, depending on your tax bracket. Alrighty, I think we should go. At the very least, I would like to shower. But we have so many viewers right now, I feel like I don't want to stop streaming. Dachi, thank you for the follow. Ooh, that's good. Oh. Australian wages are really good. Oh my god. She would Australian fashion should have a royal kangaroo tied up to the plug. She ate 7-Eleven. She ate 7-Eleven. Fun cake. Rich people never do that. A freaker is leaner or not leaner? Totemies, thanks for the follow. This is sexual. It's the beach. We're just at the beach. Riza Av, thanks for the follow. Best by 5th of the 6th, 2000. Oh my god! What the fuck was that? It was like this big. I'm sorry to scare you. Can you hold that? What time does that say on there? 40 exactly? On the ticket, 5:40. Rush.
People standing on one of those windows.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was supposed to anything else.
It's gonna be 600 yen. そう。まあ、肉動画と似ていると思います。Oh my god, that's sun. Sunset. Yay! Hello, baby. Welcome again.
Nice to meet you, everybody. Eid Mubarak. Everybody. No jealous.
Bye. Kiss my hand. Cause like with twerking, you gotta like, it's like this, but with your butt. And if you haven't practiced this, it's hard. It's like, see, if you do this with my right hand and I try to If I try and do it with this left hand, I can't do it as well. Like this is, I can't do it with this because I don't have the practice. Like this is twerking. And this is just scuffed. This is like, that's what twerking is. So it's like, you just, I can't do that with my ass.
My soul for the night. Tomorrow, I will never fucking remember who you were. Now that you asked, yeah, go ahead, go for it.
I am the chief interest.
What? What the fuck? No. I thought you were gonna touch my arm, not my face. I am completely violated. I'm leaving. This is terrible.
Day, Ellie. It's okay. It was okay. Actually, I slept so well. After only having 2 hours sleep, I was so exhausted. I had such a good sleep. Cover your mouth when yawning, please.
Min, do you know Min? Min asks if water is tired.
What? Min's here?
Min asks is water.
What did I
Min, where's Min?
I didn't ask anything.
This one? Ask her if she's tired. Say it's from Min.
I am tired, Min.
Yeah.
I'm really tired. I'm tired.
Did someone ask as
I'm
me?
tired.
Huh?
Did someone ask as me?
No, Min. Min. Min.
My
28th.
I see my
28th from what I understand.
Oh my god. Are we gonna eat?
I'm not gonna wake up that early, I don't think. I'll probably be...
Just, DM me on Instagram.
Because it said it was like 2 to 7-ish? Yeah.
There's lots of... Whoa.
Hey! Whoa!
What?
やめてほら それないで Jesus guys. See, I told you it happens.
Seriously?
Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go.
Bye.
Bye.
Boys. Bye.
Yeah, usually I just lick it on Instagram. I just lick the cups. You gotta lick it so it sucks better, right? I was just kidding, I don't lick it. Live view is overheating and not charging. How do I cool it down? Don't know how to identify cavities because I'm an engineer and a dentist. Try and say good quality though? Try and you mean my cavity is a good quality? Salty gamer, go to bed, Ellie's streaming, wake up, Ellie's streaming. What up? I'm so confused by Abby's plans. Hi Mighty Maids, I'm pretty good. Been still streaming every day. How are you? Cowgirls Moo, hello. Can make design dental tools but not actually perform or understand dental work. Can play, no low bandwidth. Quality is good. Oh right, okay, yeah. No, it's just because at live view crashed for a second there. Give me 4 days off. Oh, you're all sick. Oh, specialist. Climate change, maybe? That shark is looking at you. Yeah, Sami-chan. Sami-chan. Genki. Onsen food, none of the above. Well, I'd like to stream, but none of the battery isn't charged yet. You're in a travel lodge now. Good to hear, Moomin. Good to hear you're somewhere. Sure, so just goes to story about it, but it's natural life. So, but this isn't your first time, right, Mighty Mage? What's making this time so difficult? People getting sick, colder down. It was colder at Iwakuni. Cost and crew not working with you with shooting dates. So it's just this particular project where things just aren't coming together. Cold hot water. Allie, I don't sell bath water. I don't know, that sounds weird to me. Would people actually buy that shit? And do I want people to buy that shit? Wait, Abby, wait, Kat was driving? Kat was streaming? You want some of that Lady Pea soda? I should bulk buy Lady Pea soda and bulk sell it. Hi 7up, this is an X-Love Hotel. Blaze, thanks for the follow.
I didn't even know she was streaming. Wait, she is still streaming. Oh, she is streaming. No, she's offline. She just finished streaming. Oh, her offline picture is me. Oh, it's cute. I didn't realize she was streaming. I feel bad. Yeah, Suni, I was there when, because I was getting all the notifications and I messaged her on KakaoTalk. I'm like, if you want to make me a mod, I can manage that for you right now, because I could do it from my phone pretty easily, but... It's not our actual Love Hotel though, 7-Up. It's an ex-Love Hotel. Ali's face was just talking about cat. What do you mean my face? What face? Cool for Joe, thank you for the follow. Wow, she had 92 viewers. She's only... Feels bad, man. She's so much more popular than I am. She's on what, day 6 of streaming? Hi, Atae. I mean, yeah. It's just gonna be sad if she like can be a full-time streamer and I can't, and I've been trying so hard for so long. It's my fault for having raided her. There are a lot of trolls. Maybe I shouldn't have raided her because she didn't have mods and stuff. She didn't have her shit together. Hi, Grams. I taught her well, Obi-Wan. I don't know if I did. Zin, I was only at 500 because of 2 raids, but that's dropped significantly. But she wasn't raided today, right? She wasn't raided today. She was naturally, organically at 90, right? Well, compared to her, she's done 5 days, and I've done 4 months, and she's getting 90 viewers, and there's been some days, some points during this past week where I'm at like 60. Time to start some fake Cat and Ellie drama for karma. Anyway, I'm gonna help Cat with her thing at the moment. To be fair, not everyone's gonna be sitting in front of a screen for 4 hours or more. Cat dances for every fellow, it's cute. Just go on a double with Cat date with Cat and stream it. I just asked her, I'm like, when are you coming to Tokyo? Did she mod me? I don't know, did she? No, I'm not mod. Hack them on, I'm not mod. She did say she was coming in October. When I asked specifically, when are you coming? She said she didn't know. Because the last time I saw her, she did say October as well, but she's not sure, I guess. We had to shut everything down. What do you mean you have to shut everything down, Haktamon? Turn off everything. I feel like everyone has amazing numbers today. Jay's Streezy at 1.4k, Zoomies at 500, Rob's at almost 300, Bonsai is 250. Just Kath is at 100. What's going on today? Is it Sunday? Because I don't have the mod stats to do anything. Hacksaman, I think she says she just changed it. You should be able to manage messages now. Everyone's watching Twitch son, so they're trolling. So what, everyone's streams are just filled with trolls? So J-Streez is usually at like, I don't know, maybe 300 to 500, and he's now at 1.4k. So it's like, what, like 1,000 trolls in chat? It's Sunday morning in America. So why is it so busy? Well, at least all the people that I follow are all really busy today. And even us, like, we got raided by 2 different really big streams, so that's why we're really big right now, but porn spam was crazy. Behind me is a picture of... someone told me that in a Vic. Apparently it was built by someone who never got to live there or something. Everyone waiting for TwitchCon people to go online. Oh, so this is a waiting room. So as soon as TwitchCon people come in, you're all leaving me. That's when I'll go to sleep, I guess. No, it's Sunday in America. Zenichi, Sunday morning. The porn spam? Oh, the porn spam in my Discord, Haktamon? I didn't get to see it. All the gaming streamers at TwitchCon, so they go to IRL. They go to IRL streamers? But aren't there IRL streamers in TwitchCon? What? When I'm done, you wait for Kiara, so I just gotta wait. I'll just stay up until Kiara comes on? Oh, the porn spam in hers. Oh. Yeah, because I got, like, it was like, I think I had like 50 notifications because, oh, also Jay is already streaming TwitchCon. Oh, that's why. Is that why he has so many viewers? Because he's the only one streaming at TwitchCon right now. But is Zumi not streaming at TwitchCon as well? Did I do a tour of my hotel room? 7-Up? Yes, I did. It was way worse than the porn that hit your Discord. It was easy for me to get rid of them. Yeah, because you have the permissions already. Kat didn't have the permissions done properly, I guess. Still new. But she's a smart cookie. She'll catch on very quickly. 7-Up, I did a tour yesterday. And we also looked for bed bugs yesterday. Had 100 plus. Oh my god, Hectamon. Cause like, it was, yeah, like, I was getting notifications. I'm like, man, if I were a mod, I'd just be deleting these right now. The greater part of the castle cannot be visited, so it takes just 30 minutes to go through the few rooms included in the tour, and it takes a while to get there. Is it worth it, Innovate? Should I go there sometime? Should, for nostalgic sake? Because we've seen it now in this scuffed hotel room, I should now go there at some point in the future. Do you think it's worth me going to, Thuni? I mean, not Thuni, Innovik. Should I go there someday? You love the color scheme 7-Up? I prefer much simpler colors. Nothing too in your face. I want like colors. My room is somewhere that I want to be able to relax and just like zone out. So like white colors and like very like colorless stuff makes you just like, it doesn't, you know, stimulate thinking as much. The voice was crazy as fuck. Oh dear. Yo, watch the video. 7-Up. Yeah, it was yesterday. Thanks for following, Swamp Boy. It was also a really short stream, 7-Up, so I did a quick tour of the room and then I did my makeup. I think that's what I did. Yeah, I did a tour of the room and then I did my makeup. So it was it was like a 2-hour stream. Swamp Boy, thank you for the follow. Have you sniffed the No, I'm not gonna sniff the mattress. Oh god, Swamp Boy, I don't try to like reduce the amount of time that I'm associated with this room. Don't go, you'll be disappointed. Hey 4th Life, hey Pubs. Thuni, sorry, I was referring to Innovik. She did TwitchCon as a KFC chicken outfit with a KFC bucket in her hand. It was hilarious. You mean Zumi? Flatline, are you talking about Zumi or Kiara? I have to go to the castle and tell them what brought you there. Bye, Mighty Mages. Good to see you again. I hope the castings slowly work themselves out. Imagine living in a castle. Maybe you can enter the painting like in Dark Souls, Painted World. You'll watch the road to see the room. And then Inuvik, the second video from yesterday, we checked the mattress for bed bugs. You need some makeup tips, so you'll definitely check it out. Kiki. Talking about Kiara, she loves KFC. Really? I can't. The deep fried, if you guys remember, I have trauma from deep fried foods. If you can get to Matsumoto Castle Gardens, great. I've been there before, actually, Inuvik. I've been to Matsumoto and Lake Suwa. Best thing since sliced bread. Why is that a saying? Why is sliced bread such an amazing thing? I mean, it is delicious, but is it really the best thing? History of this pun is so interesting. Victor Gearbox, hello. Hugs. Sliced bread is pretty amazing. Let's get that bread. If you like wine, you can go to Katsunuma in Yamanashi-ken. Katsunuma. I mean, like, Koshu da ne. Koshu. Like, I know that Yamanashi-ken is really good for wines, but I haven't actually done, like... It really sucks, right? Because in Australia, you could hire a car, or if you have a car, borrow a car, and you can do like winery tours. Like you can drive around, try all these different wines and all these little different wineries, and like it's really good. But in Japan they have like 0 alcohol tolerance, so you can't even just like, you can't just be like sip a couple of wines, drive to the next winery, and like I don't think that's a thing that you can do in Japan, unfortunately. Dome, is it just Dome? Do I say Dome? Thank you for following. Sliced bread is the first innovation. Is it? Can you slice bread with a smartphone? If you try hard enough. Mota Fukai, thank you for the follow. Imagine this, grinding wheat and making bread in a loaf, then someone sliced it into bread. What? The Chinese are... What? What? People go to Katsunuma and spend the night there. Next morning the alcohol level is back to 0 and it's a large onsen as well. But is it like it's only one place in Inuvik? I'm gonna Google that right now. Katsunuma. Katsunuma wine tour. There was an advertisement about sliced bread that read, "The greatest forward step in the baking industry since bread was wrapped." This is thought to be the origin of sliced bread saying. Oh, that's really interesting, Radish. Thank you. Thank you for that information. You can't drink and drive in Japan. I mean, people do it, but not legally. You're not legally supposed to do that. Katsunuma wine tour. Oh my god, can we do this with Kat? Oh my god, when Kat comes, oh my god, we're gonna do so much together. I'm so excited. I'd be so happy. There are 31 wineries, large and small, in Katsunuma, where 27% of Japanese wine is produced. In October, the vines are laden with grapes. Lots of people come to enjoy visiting wineries. In October? Should we do this? At Chateau American, the entire process of winemaking is explained. Or you can take a tour typical of wineries, which allows you to visit a building with a history, a cellar where wine is stored, look at barrels used for fermentation, bottling process. Highlight is a wine tasting. The winery is limited edition wine, which you can purchase only at the winery. After learning about wines, next stop is simple but long-established winery. Blah blah blah. After enjoying wine and very appealing, another winery. Oh, so it's a tour that just goes through 3 different wineries. See, that's what I mean, like, you know, the whole idea is that in Australia you could, like, grab your own car and then drive to, like, I don't know, 10 different wineries of your own choice. Then, like, chill. Like, there's 31 wineries, but this tour only takes you to 3 that they've specifically chosen. One of the best things about wineries is being able to go to all of them in one day. "1987 Productions, thank you for the follow. Large village, many growers. Bread is life." We're talking about bread and wine. And cheese. Can we talk about cheese? Can we talk about cheese as well? Bread, wine, and cheese. Ah. Thank Google, not me. But thank your Google foo, Radish. Is drunk driving not really enforced in Japan? Apparently not. I don't know. But, like, the consensus is that you don't drink at all. Like, the culture in Japan, when people are like, "I'm driving," they don't drink at all. They don't even drink one drink. It's like they're absolutely 0. But it's not the tour, not about all of them. It's about where, when, and how wine/bread came about. To experience, to go. I mean, I don't need to know about how wine is made. Kind of already know, like when we go down to the wineries, they'll talk about, like, where they source their grapes from, and that's about it. Like, I don't need to know all the history and bullshit. Like, I don't even understand half of that stuff because it's all in Japanese. Inuvik, you don't have cheese in France? Zarafan, hello, hisashiburi. It's been a while since I've seen you. How are you? The one who sweats 123. Thank you for the follow. In Australia, we have wine tours. It's the best way to do it if you want to drink. But don't. I'm saying, like, because Australia, right? I go down to the peninsula. Like, I'll drive there and I'll visit, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 wineries that I like, that I want to check out. And you just, like, sip and spit, right? Like, you still try it. And then you're still technically legally able to drive. Whereas in Japan, you couldn't take a sip of something and then drive. Like, the consensus is like the socialists. I don't know about the legality of it, but because everyone seems like they wouldn't, like they're like, whoa, no, you're driving. They don't even let you sip a little bit. That's something that you can't really do. Hi, Philippe! Good to see you again. Is it hot where I am? It's so. The one who sweats. Today was quite pretty warm, but then also I'm kind of like wearing autumny stuff, so it was kind of warm for autumn. But technically, if I were wearing summery stuff, it wouldn't have been that warm. Philippe, I know you love my channel. You so every time, and I appreciate every time you're here. Thank you for watching. Pops, why do you come into my chat and then call me a liar and that you want to ban me? Like, why do you bring this negativity in my chat? Why are you so negative? Buppy, here too. Where? In the Vatican, Buppy? In the Vatican? Uber from winery to winery. The alcohol, that's what matters according to Ali. It's true, Zix. I want to try the wine. I want to try which wines make me the happiest so that I can buy them and then be happy for a longer time at home. Every country is overregulated in some way. Got so used to having Monday off due to the holidays the past 2 weeks. No, I don't feel like the weekend is too short. Oh, your old jokes, mate. Okay. Buppy, the Vatican, of course. All that wine. Does the Pope drink and drive? Do you take the wine from the Vatican and then drive? I'll drink to that. Cheers. Cheers. Don't have any alcohol. I guess I'm not having a shower because it's already 12 and the onsen closes at 12:30. Unless I wonder if I can find a 24/7 one. Yeah, you should use the Kappa emote, man. The Pope doesn't drink, period. What was I trying to do? They have someone to change water to wine. You will never disrespect me, but you're gonna tell me when I'm wrong. Like when I'm wrong about my bracelet being diamonds or not. The Pope doesn't drive, he gets driven. Oh, fair enough. So, sorry, I was just confused by his comment saying that it was the same here too. So Italian doesn't drink wine. Impossible. Guess you're Australian and didn't know about it? Hi, Hatsi again. Ubering to every winery sounds expensive though, 7-Up. I mean, I guess it depends on the wine region. Because, like, you know, the wine region, generally, at least in Australia, tends to be a bit more rural. So finding an Uber that far out is going to be pretty expensive. I love the world communicates with silence, but the internet removes a lot of body language and social cues necessary to discern whether or not it is sarcasm or not. So when the internet created this crazy idea of an emote to signify sarcasm or trollish humor, on Twitch we know that are known as kappa. Hachi, we did a tour yesterday. I can't be bothered. I'm getting bitten. I think I'm getting like mosquito bites. That bed frame looks cool. It looks cool, but it's dirty as fuck. We got a relatively high res camera, but not high res enough. The various flavors of Kappa. Yeah, I can't be fucked giving another tour. Hi, Alex. Get a drink, stop talking in the chat, you do it too much. Go away. Why don't you go away? Maybe the last person had a dog in the room? What do you mean? Oh, because I'm all itchy. Can't be fucked always makes you laugh. Really? Why? It's just such a normal term for me. It's just be a VOD losers for you then. Hachi, it's in the VOD. Why? Maybe someone should have just clipped it. Someone should just clip it. Everyone's asking. It was in the VOD, it was like a 2-hour VOD before I go to dinner yesterday. Classical version of the Kappa is the Mona Lisa. That's true. The Mona Lisa. Perfect example. Whoa, Jay Streezy with 2.5k viewers right now. Congrats, Jay. That's nuts. Jay's so popular. I must admit, I'm a little bit jelly. I'm a little bit jelly. Jelly yelly.
You get the mental picture of an unfuckable person? Wait, so when I say, oh, I can't be fucked, I can't be fucked. What do I say? I can't be fucked doing another tour. Do you actually think of a person? Do you think of me? I am so focused on views. They're only watching for TwitchCon. But Kat wasn't at TwitchCon. First day of TwitchCon, he had 4K viewers. Oh, really? Wow. He's playing the game right. Literally made sure he was the first person there when the doors open and goes live. Ah. Hachi. Jay definitely grinds. Jay works really hard. Hi, Mr. Owl. Purple pineapple cake. Purple pineapple cakes. Thank you for the follow. Shit, Jake 10k. Jake isn't online for me at the moment. Is he online? If you did an event on TwitchCon, it would probably be a good catalyst for growth. Fair enough. I wasn't understanding in Chatterino. Your chat interaction is great, but you don't. Yeah, cause like I'm waiting for the battery to charge. We can't do anything because the battery isn't charged. We've been streaming for like 10 hours already today. We were out for like 10 hours and nada. So I'm still waiting for the battery charge. I can't do anything at the moment, Dome. Sorry. I think you need to have it set up beforehand. Like, there's a lot of TC streaming that means nothing. What do you mean, Alex? Pineapple Pit. Jonathan, thank you for the post. Poppy used ad permitted term asked. So I learned Aussies can't say can't be fucked. Brits say can't be asked. Oh, I've heard arsed. Yeah, I can't be asked. But yeah, I'd say I can't be fucked. I can't be fucked is more what I would say. 12 hours. So yeah, Dome, I was streaming like 10 hours earlier today. Jay wasn't hungover any of the days of QuitchCon and made a point to start streaming before TC opened. He's definitely playing the game right. He knew other streamers would be hungover and lazy to get out of bed. He was grinding the whole time. Yeah, no, that KJ, exactly. I have noticed that Jay does work really hard to make sure he's playing it right, you know? He's a pretty smart cookie. It's been 12 hours, almost 13. But no, Sachi, I'm saying it was about 10 hours live out and about. But we've been home for like 2, 3, 4, 3 hours? Americans, I don't give a shit. Oh no, it's not, but like, Sachi, you don't say, I can't be shitted to do that. So like, Australians say like, I can't be fucked. I can't be fucked doing a room tour. Brits would say, I can't be asked doing a room tour. What would Americans do? Are you saying that Americans would be like, I can't be shitted, I can't be shot doing a room tour? Is that what Americans say? Can't be bothered. Yeah, see, bothered. I can't be bothered. Sometimes I say I can't be bothered. Like, bothered is a polite way of saying it. I do stream a long time. I do. Well, I mean, right now we have good numbers, and I feel bad if I were to end stream because, like, I want to keep those... I want to bring up my average views. couldn't care less. Again, Sachi, wrong context. Wrong context. You wouldn't say, I couldn't care less to stream. That's a very different vibe from, like, the context is, I can't be bothered doing something. I can't be bothered streaming giving a room tour. It's very different from, I couldn't care less to do a room tour. That's very different meaning. Well done on the big stream. Oh, Dome, our average is about 10 hours a stream. You've just come in at a time where you've come at the end of the stream. Chris Goku, thank you for the follow. But welcome and thank you for following, Dome, by the way. Did you think I allowed arst at random? Yeah, no, I just said... It said Boppy added the term. I can't be shat. I can't be shattered. I can't be shat. I can't be shat. Stream in the room. Time for sub only stream. I don't have the credentials for a sub only stream, Mr. Al. Chris Goku, hello. Educational stream. Fuck it, don't want to do it. How about that? Fuck that. Ain't nobody got time for that. How many followers did you gain when you did your 24-hour stream, Ali? I don't remember. I don't think it was too much different from average. Like, I was averaging about 82 followers per stream. At that time I was averaging maybe like 30 followers per hour, but it's definitely plateaued and streamed down. Pole dance sub streams. We don't have sub only streams though. Why are aliens always naked in images and fake photos? If they're intelligent enough to travel Earth, why haven't they thought about pants and a shirt? Because they're beyond nudity. Like, I feel like, it's like, like when you go to an onsen, right? You go to an onsen in Japan, and kids are like, oh, you're naked! But then adults are like, old grandmas and stuff, they're just like, whatever, it's just flesh. It's kind of like that, like, maybe like aliens are so superior, they're just like, why are you making such a big deal about covering your flesh? It's just a meat sack. Americans are offended by bad words because I guess they all have guns and don't want to start a gunfight. Maybe. Can't be fucked. Tight as chastity belt. You do more in one day than most people do in 3 days. For sub only, I need 90 days clear of a ban and something else, I think. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. I'm always okay, pubs. I wouldn't call those numbers unpopular. Wait, what numbers? You mean like right now? Like, yeah, right now it's because we were rated. And so I'm trying to keep this number to try and bring my average up, but you know. They've evolved beyond nudity. Clothes are a primitive thing. Thanks for following Bobby Clancy. What's poppin'? Nothing. Aliens can't be fucked wearing gloves. Oh man! That's gold. That's it. So if a naked alien would appear in your stream, is that TOS? Yes, because Twitch still considers it TOS. Taiwan Jesus can do sub-only chat. I don't think he's a part of it. Oh, KJ, no, I'm talking about sub-only streams. Sub-only streams. What room is this? Bobby Clancy, we're in an ex-love hotel. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, it's... Should we go see Chad? Shit, hang on. We might be able to hold a charge for an hour. Maybe just long enough to see Chad and say hello. Your chat is 15 seconds behind your stream. That's... I don't know if it actually is. It always changes. For some people it's like 5 seconds, if even. For some people it's like a lot longer. Like, for me, I get sometimes like a 30-second delay if I'm on my phone. Why can animals be naked on Twitch? Because Twitch is dumb. Twitch has weird. It's all about intent. Do animals intend to be naked and violate TOS? No. Super stream servers do not support private streams, that is less TOS restrictive for subs only. Oh wait, really? You can't sub-only stream off the live view? So if an alien is counted as an animal, it can be naked on stream. Interesting. Jared Pubs, it's 15 seconds behind. It's not. It's not. That's not what it's set at. Stuff that gets auto-modded has a 4-second delay. Is it all sense I hear? I don't know. I'm hoping it doesn't get, like, muted. Does Ellie intend for gym shorts to be considered to be mistaken as underwear? No.
Nudists don't intend to violate TOS. They just do 24/7. But like, if a streamer were to choose to stream that, that's very different, right? That's intent. The intent is to show nudity. Whereas nudity is specified as against TOS. If you have intent to show nudity, whether or not there is sexual matter or not, is that's still against TOS, because TOS is nudity. Set says 2-second delay to stream. Mantux. Yeah, I don't know what JR Pops is talking about. But yeah, please show me. Please show me, JR Pops. Can a different human species be naked and seem like Homo and Neanderthal? I said just maybe you go back and look at settings in Twitch. I won't say anymore. See, as soon as I ask you to show me, you're like, nah. Talk to Silence about it. I did see a stream with Shook on Super Stream Server's site, and there was a Twitch authorization button to link it so that can see that you're a sub. Oh, that sounds way more effort than it's worth, Mr. Flatline. But yeah, maybe when we actually have the ability to do sub-only streams, then I can think about it. Alright. In chat, we're gonna test the delay. We're gonna test the chat delay. When I say a word... No, when I say a number, this makes it faster. When I say a number, type that number in chat. Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't know. Is anyone listening to me? Type the number 6. Yeah, that is about a 15-second delay. Who was saying that it was only a 2-second delay? Thanks for following Pecco, please. You have a mega delay. There's been some times where it's only like 3 seconds though. Your Fireflux is slower than that. Include my location? What do you mean, Dome? Your stats are lying, Mantux. But like, I have low latency turned on. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's anything I can change though, right? Don't think the delay is
battle reasonable for live streaming considering varying download upload times. Think everyone should start out Tony clip 10 times now. I might do that as well, Buppy, later. Include your location. Ah, your location, not our location. Video stat says normal latency. How do you check that stuff? Advanced? Low latency? Report? No, I don't want to report myself. Advanced? Video stats. Latency mode, low latency. Buffer size. Latency to broadcast is about 6 seconds. Skipped frames. Frames per second 60, 61, 59. 0. Buffer size. Wait, oh, we scuffed a little bit there. Now it's at 12. Latency to broadcast now 12 seconds. Sounds like my laptop is overheating, but I'm not streaming from my laptop. I'm streaming from the live view. But yeah, the live view definitely is overheating. We've been streaming for how many hours today now? Oh shit, I was gonna... Should I go see Chad? What was I trying to do? I was gonna message Chad. Maybe we should just go. Just be like, hey, even if it's only for half an hour, just say hello and goodbye. Because I think the bar closes at 1. Shout out to Roland7. Wait, what? Samsung Book S? What's a Samsung Book S? Hi, cop. Tisser. My trouble. I don't know if Chad wants to eat though. Chad might not want my food. What happens if Chad isn't even there?
It's a true Barbie. I shouldn't carve. Why are you laughing? Why? Why are you laughing?
I've never seen a bull curve that much.
It wasn't cool, right? Nice carve.
It was about to go in the gutter, and then it was like not, and then she went that way, and then went all the way that way. I was like phone streaming, and then I tried to swap over to the camera, but then like.
Meanwhile, that's Windows 10 that has a battery life of 23 hours, up to 23 hours. Roland 7 builds a live view backpacks and handles the servers. Wait, what? Really? Why were we talking about Roland 7 again? Find yourself a new Chad if he doesn't want my food. Insecurity of this guy always gets me because it was fucking hilarious. Obviously, he's just doing it for the content, right? Looks like a lot to carry. It is. And allow you us and I help her. How's it, honey? Oh, good night, Sachi.
always things like in terms of contingency plans all the time. You mean in terms of me being like, well, worst case scenario, we go get a drink somewhere else? Even when plans go astray.